All right, guys, so I can promise you today's video is going to be a lot different than pretty much any video I've done yet. But this one is kind of a feel-good story. It's something that it kind of shows you the character that you don't get to see in front of the camera. It's just something that's kind of hard to pinpoint how much it actually means to me and my family, what Jonathan Morrison was able to do. So I guess we need to kind of start with a little bit of a backstory. A few weeks ago, me, my wife, my daughters, we were going to help my oldest daughter move into her first apartment. Kind of a big deal. We loaded up all kind of stuff. While we were there, we were buying all kind of stuff for her apartment. It was a very busy time. And on top of that, you know, we're going into stores. There's certain things you think of you need to pick up. So we go and pick up things here, pick it up there. It's just go, go, go. And your mind's just nonstop. I was off somewhere else. My wife was up at the register and she realized that, you know, she forgot something. I needed to run real quick to go pick it up. It was like a quick, just 2-second thing. Coming out the store, she realizes I don't have my phone on me. And I didn't sit my phone down anywhere. The only thing I could think of is when I was at the register and I went to go pick something up, I might have left it on the, but we checked everywhere. We went back in the store and checked everywhere. We checked the buggies, gone.
Somewhere between the first wall of things that we were buying and just meandering through the store, someone reached into the cart and took it when we weren't looking. We immediately ran back in the store, checked our carts, checked with the cashiers. Several of you guys ran up and down the aisles in the store. I went all over the store trying to ping it with my watch. The kids start trying to track it on their phones. Like, I think everybody in both parties everybody was kind of doing something different. Calling it, texting it, pinging it, everything. So when you tried to call it, it was going straight to voicemail immediately. There was no signal, no response, no anything like that. Eventually, when one of the kids were able to place the Find My iPhone and to track it, it was located, I guess, a little ways down the road, on a road we were not on or had not been on. After that, we were no longer able to track it.
So I knew right off the bat, whoever took it turned it off immediately so we couldn't track where they were. So I had to go through Apple to blacklist the phone and get it to where basically nobody could use it moving forward. I put something out to a lot of the creators I know to ask, is there any way that if somebody shuts off the iPhone, is there some kind of radio that might run in the background? Is there a possibility that we can track this phone? To just have it stolen all of a sudden, you realize what that feeling in that moment could possibly be. So when I put out the tweet to a bunch of the tech people, I've got responses like, well, there's pretty much nothing you can do. Once it's turned off, that's part of their security thing, is it can't be tracked. There's really nothing you can do.
Separately, Jonathan Morrison reached out to you, aside from, you know, the group that you had sent out to, and reached out to you privately. He asked, you know, which phone that I had, and you told him I had an iPhone 7 Plus, and then
And so I thought maybe he's asking because maybe there's some kind of way with a certain model he knew something to do. And so after I told him what phone it was, he simply just put, and this is all he put. He just said, just shoot me your address. I think I have something to replace it.
I come home from work and I was very surprised. I mean, I knew that, you know, he had reached out to you and he had said that he thought he had something that could, you know, replace what I had lost. And what I lost was a 7 Plus. So I was already blown away by his kindness for reaching out to you and offering to, you know, give us something to replace what we had lost and not have to go out and purchase something, especially this right now in the middle of moving our kid into an apartment and the holidays and birthdays and actually everything else we have going on. But even more pleasantly surprised and moved by his kindness when I opened the box and it was not a 7 Plus. In the box, it was far more than a 7 Plus. He went above and beyond.
Well, which phone was it?
10R, XR, I don't know.
Something.
It's not a 7.
Yeah. How are you liking it? So
I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's so pretty.
So, since you don't communicate with him or anything like that, and he will watch this. I told him I'd send him a link. So like, this is the chance to say, you just like,
I'm not talking to you.
no, you're not talking to me now. If you met him or, you know, you could say anything to him after this, like.
No, that might make me cry. Because that was like happy tears. Because I was moved, like incredibly moved by his kindness.
So what would you say to him?
You
have to say something to him.
I know. That's genuine kindness, and that's good people, and it's above and beyond kindness. I mean, the kindness was crazy in the first place, but to take it to the next level of, you didn't just replace my phone, you took that and gave me something brand new, and thank you. I mean, I can't. There aren't words. I mean, I truly, it's just thank you. How do you say thank you enough for that? Because not only is it for me, the kids got to see that. It was, girl, it made me cry. This was not what we talked about.
But ultimately, like, it shows no matter how big of a YouTuber he may be and how small of a channel this may be. And
who am I? I mean, nobody knows who I am. I'm just the guy who's married to the YouTuber who my contact just popped out of my eye. Popped it back to you. But I mean, as much as we tell the kids, you know, to pay attention, it was an eye-opener for them because they were with us, and I just see it as a lesson for them, and they don't have to take away from this that it's just bad people lesson. It's so much bigger than that now. There are kind people out there that want to do kind things, and they don't want anything in return. And that's really cool. Like, I don't feel like I can say thank you enough. I don't know how to do that.
To be able to describe what a person does for somebody and expects nothing in return. And I asked him if he minded me doing this video because he didn't ask that I do a video. Like, this could have just happened and nobody would have known about it. But I think with all the negative stuff that goes on in the world and all the things that people do, that it's important to show when there are things that happen that are positive, or people that are out there doing things for other people, because it's rare. It's really rare. But not in Jonathan's case, because within this year, I've seen him give his barber a brand new MacBook Pro, on top of the fact of him fixing her other MacBook so her son could use it. Or giving Jeff from El Jefe Reviews a new iPhone as well, because Jeff records his videos using a cell phone, and Jonathan at the time just wanted to help him out.
What? Wait,
Hey,
what?
hey bro, what just happened?
Because you've been on the edge. You want to at least try it.
Oh my god. Yeah, what just happened?
Don't get him crying.
No, man.
Don't get him crying.
Oh, man.
Just like, I didn't know you were going to come down, so.
No, dude, I don't even know what to say.
Man.
It's just too much, man.
Almost done. Wow. Now you got to compete with that OnePlus I sent you.
Dude. Yeah, dude, thank you, man. I don't even know what to say.
I swear, I thought about like just surprising you.
Thank you, man.
Choosing like
I know it's weird, man. I know it's weird, but that's how I am.
And there's just a long list of stuff that we can talk about that he's done, but he's not gonna want that, so I will leave it just kind of at that. And so it's something that I wanted to capture and I wanted to share with you guys, because it also shows you when somebody does something positive for somebody, the effect that it can have on somebody, and to see that person's reaction and expression, and just to see in their face like how much it actually means. So again, Jonathan, I know you said I didn't owe you anything. I wanted to do the video to show people you have actually looked out for other people in the tech community. Again, that is rare because a lot of people see this as competition, that I need to be better than this person, I need to outdo this person. They don't actually think about the people that create this content. And so for you to do this, it's just something, again, I can't explain just how much it meant. So guys, thank you so much for checking out this video. Thank you so much for checking out all the other videos. And as always, guys, make sure to stay tuned for more. You don't.
I lost the phone.
Yeah. Yeah, you did.
I did. I didn't lose the phone. Someone jacked it out of my buggy.